I don't want to add more to what he said, but this is who Abu Khalil was. He was very humble. He was a student of knowledge, student of Islamic knowledge. He was very, very much influenced by Shaykh Muhammad Nasruddin al-Albani and Shaykh al-Albani's students. He spent a lot of time with Shaykh al-Albani's students, Ali al-Hadi, Salim al-Hilali, Muhammad Musa Nasr. He knew them personally. They would come to QSS, the Quran and Sunnah Society. And he was the chief editor. Before I met him, he was already translating and helping to edit and translate books with Dr. Muhammad al-Jabali and the people at the QSS Quran and Sunnah Society of North America. So when him and I met was 1999, when him and I both were hired by Dar-us-Salam Publications to come work there in their head office, their main publication office in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. And he was the chief editor, and I was the head translator for the English language department, translating Arabic Islamic books into English, including the 4 Sunnah Hadith books. We translated Tafsir Ibn Kathir into 10 volumes from Arabic into English. A lot of things we did. It was a lot of, alhamdulillah, Allah put a lot of barakah, blessing into the work that we did. But, like I said, he was very humble. I worked with him every day, 6 days a week. We worked together all the time, sharing our office, very small office, our 2 desks right across from each other, 2 American guys living in Saudi Arabia working on Islamic translations and publications. So alhamdulillah, I go way back with him. Like I said, I remember his children when they were very small. They probably don't even remember. I knew them before they probably knew themselves, But, he was, alhamdulillah, he was a very humble person. He was very involved with knowledge, very involved with spreading Islamic knowledge. He was very involved in the science of hadith, checking chains of narration and asanid of hadiths and studying the narrators. They call it Jadd, the science of jarh wa ta'dil and ilm of Jadd. He would study from books that were not even published, manuscripts and things like this. This is how involved he was with Islamic knowledge. So that was his desire, that was his passion. He was somewhat of a recluse. Not many people knew him very well. Even many of the students who knew him online, they only knew him from his printed publications or just from internet, things like that. But personally, he didn't let a lot of people get close to him. He was very, very much an introvert, which I understand. I'm an introvert myself, but alhamdulillah, I was very fortunate to know him personally, and up until, we reconnected again when I moved here several years back in 2021. I came to Mobile, Alabama, and he was here, and I was like, mashallah, after all those years, we were away from each other after Saudi Arabia, and we met each other again here. Now I live in Pensacola, but we stayed in touch, until his health started fading, and, alhamdulillah, he returned back to his Lord. But, please make dua for him, make dua for his family, his children, and may Allah, make dua to Allah that Allah accept those righteous deeds that he did, because he did a lot for the dawah of Islam in the United States and in the English language. He did an awful lot, more than, if you just Google his name and go on there and search for books that he printed, you will see a lot of things. You'll get a lot of hits of things books and translations that you probably didn't even know existed. So may Allah bless him, may Allah forgive him for his sins, may Allah grant him Firdous al-A'la fi Jannah, and may Allah allow us to benefit from the works and help share what he did, share it with other people, so that it's not forgotten, so that he is not a forgotten name. Sorry for belaboring.